hear me now? Mic check! Can you hear me now? I don't work for Verizon. I work for the streets. I work for the hustlers, the drug dealers, the killers, the ones that you're talking about in Baltimore, because that used to be me. I'm an 80s baby. I used to get my money back in the 80s and the 90s, the early 80s, the 70s, the 80s, and I stopped in the 90s. I came here straight out the Illinois Department of Corrections in 1991. I'm a whistleblower on the courts and the criminality in the courts behind the war on drugs, stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I was kidnapped by the state of Illinois and Maryland because I was making a movie about the war on drugs. Get Shorty. Contact Governor O'Malley. Contact the Maryland Black Caucus. 2006, I started shitting on y'all with toilets. 2011, y'all called me a terrorist. It's a 10-year anniversary. September 11th, 2010. Oh, September 11th, 2011, I was found innocent of all charges. My property was stolen by the state. I had 14 movies. Each one of those movies was worth $10 million. The state of Maryland owed me money. You're gonna pay me now, you're gonna pay me later, but people paying attention. And they watching Baltimore, and I'm gonna give them something to see. It's the courthouse. It's the courthouse. And this is my display. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and you ain't beat me yet. These are toilets, and it represents our haves versus the have-nots. That's Senator Cardin and President Trump. That's Vanessa Attenberry. That's Luke Clippinger, and that's a town hall. All right, that's a town hall. We're talking about Brian Frost and Airmark because Airmark makes a lot of money off of the prison industry. That's a $500 million a year industry that you got off of slave labor. I use the toilet because the toilet don't care if you're black, white, straight, or gay. That's the Public Justice Center. That's Chief Judge Mary Barbera. That's State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby. That's Brian Frost. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. That's Delegate Sheila Roof. That's President Biden. That's Governor Hogan. And that's Charlie Brown. That's Delegate Smith. We're talking about the haves versus the have-nots. Like I said, we're going to have a town hall, y'all. This is my political soapbox. And that's Jack Young. That's President Trump. And y'all voted for that shit. It's about the 13th Amendment. And we're going to climb the stairs of justice because it ain't going to be just us. That's President Biden. You contact President Biden and get that paperwork. That's Governor O'Malley. That's 2006. Get Shorty. See that? That's Jeff Majors. We're going to take a climb up them stairs. It's called Shorty, pull your mask up. I'm a copywritten criminal. Y'all got to pay me for using my name in your promotions and advertisement. That's criminal charges. That's been sitting on y'all's desk for over 2-3 years. Y'all got to press charges against Scott Schellenberger the same way that y'all went after Governor Cuomo. That's the NAACP. Ben Jealous been protecting white supremacy. Ben Jealous been protecting white supremacy. Ben Jealous been protecting white supremacy. Because Ben Jealous know all about this. Moses parted the Red Sea. Shorty parted some rednecks. Ben Jealous know about this. This is 2008. Brian Frost, Peter Francott. I was locked up in another state. That's Dwayne Davis right there. And President Obama asked for an investigation. That's U.S. Senate, Kerry Cogwa, all right? And that's President Ronald Reagan and Governor Hogan. We're talking about the war on drugs and Reaganomics. We're going to have a town hall, y'all. See that? Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. We talking about the Baltimore Sun, ABC, NBC, 98 Rocket, 92Q. We're going to file a Freedom of Information Act. We're going to talk about you. We're going to release all the material to the voters. We're going to release all the material to the voters. That's Governor O'Malley and parole and probation. We're going to climb them steps to justice because it ain't going to be just us. Like I said, 10 years ago, y'all locked me up for this toilet. Commode emotion. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. I'm a copywritten criminal. And I gave y'all a legal notice, and that paperwork is in this courthouse. That's June 1986. I'm a victim here, and them my witnesses. I'm a whistleblower in your courts. And the Department of Justice got that. I was locked up in another state. You feel me? And Elijah Cummings got that. That's U.S. codes, misrepresentation of a felony. And y'all violated that. That's President Trump. That's the Department of Justice. And that's Kathleen Hughes, Radio 1, TV 1, Larry Young, Franksky, WHUR, Roland Martin, D.L. Hughley. Y'all left me in jail. Y'all let them white people treat me like this. Racism don't work without black cooperation. And this is how it goes. That's Linda Dodge from Parole and Probation. And that's your town hall. That's Shorty Pull Your Mask Up? No, that's Shorty's movie, all about your prison industry. And these are movie releases. That's Hazel Norman. That's Jake Davis. And that's the case right there. Shorty Pull Your Mask Up. That's about parole and probation. It's about your prison industry. Right here. I'm a whistleblower. And I broke your prison industry and your criminal enterprise down right here. That's Jake Davis. And that's the forged checks. That's Governor O'Malley. That's a town hall community in crisis. And like I said, 11 years, 10 years ago, to the day, 29th day of September 2011. You see that? Y'all owe me, and y'all got to pay me. September 9th, 2011. I was making a movie about you in your courts. I was making a movie about your courts. Brandon Scott, Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus. Now you got the sheriff getting ready to come up here. You got the helicopters up here. Dog, I'm a one-man show, and all I'm doing is protesting. It's the art of protest. I was kidnapped. Y'all got to pay me. I was making $260,000 a year. Y'all got to pay that off. The movies was worth $10 million a pop. I have 13 movies. Letters Design is 14. That's $140 million. There go your helicopter, and this is your courthouse. There go your sheriff right there waiting to say something. You feel me? I'm protesting, and I'm showing you that I was protesting. This is to prove I was making a movie about your racism in your judicial system. Commode emotion. That shows you what I was doing. Shorty Pull Your Mask Up? No, I'm on mask in Baltimore. You see he pulled off. You see he's still there. You feel me? I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. You paying attention yet? I'm coming after your money. And we're gonna do it the same way you did me, in a court of law. Mic check! Shut this shit down.